going to proceed. Webinar is now streaming live on YouTube. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me see what it looks like on YouTube, and then I'm going to go off. Great. Sarah, please confirm to me that we're streaming live on YouTube and everything is fine. It's 11 is echoing. Audio is manageable. Mr. Collins, I'm aware it's echoing. There's nothing I can really do about it. This is a new house, new office, so my sound, my voice is very deep, so my voice seems to be bouncing off all the walls. So please manage for today. I think for subsequent webinars, I'm going to have to get a mic so that we can avoid the echo. I don't know what to do to avoid the echo, but I hope you guys are able to manage for today, right? All right, guys, so I want to officially welcome you guys to today's webinar. As you already know, my name is Dr. Wallace, yours truly. I'm right here in front of you guys. I'd like to thank every single one of you who is live here today. I can see some very familiar names. I can see Mr. Izu Chupu, shout out to you. I can see Mr. Caleb, Mr. Chris Atang. I can see Mr. Ifyok Akpan. Some very familiar names that I know at least from the Forex Mastery Telegram group. Also want to say shout out to Mr. Chris Chooks, Mr. Yu Collins, always on the group. He's always defending me when the chips are down, when people are bashing me on my Facebook ads and saying he's liar, this is that, you know. Mr. Collins is always there to tell them that, listen, this guy is the real deal. So shout out to you, Mr. Collins. Shout out to every single one of you who took out time to be here today. And of course, I want to say a big shout out to the Telegram group members as well. I know I haven't been that active recently on the Telegram group because a lot has actually been going on in my life. A lot of things have been going on in my life. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. I have other businesses to run. I just recently moved to Dubai. I'm obviously going to be moving my company here as well shortly. So there's a lot going on in my personal life. And I haven't really had time to obviously, give my all to you guys, which I'm very sorry about. I feel like I owe you guys. I owe you guys my time. I owe you guys my knowledge, my expertise, my experience. So please forgive me if I've been a bit distant. For those of you guys who send me personal Telegram messages, you have to understand that I get at least 26 Telegram messages every day from different people. So if I have not responded to you, once again, I'm sorry. Whatever question it is you've sent to me in the past about Telegram, not about Telegram, like on the Telegram, to my personal Telegram message, whatever question it is, please, I'm going to be having a question and answer session at the end of this. I have a whole 30 minutes for question and answer, so I'm going to be answering your questions. And obviously, from the way that I answer the questions, I hope, obviously, some of you guys who are out there also learn from the questions that I answer. So if you guys are ready, if you guys are awake, if you guys are ready for me to kickstart this webinar, kindly type, I'm ready. Say I'm ready. Just type I'm ready. Just say I'm ready. If you're ready for me to proceed, just say I'm ready. Say I'm ready. Ready? Great. Great. Good to see you guys. Guys, I was feeling very down because I just moved to a new country. I was feeling very down, like, oh my God, because I spent about most of last year in Nigeria. Because of the pandemic, I was with my family and obviously just wanted to be close to them and all that. So I just moved to a new country now, and I've been feeling really down because obviously, I'm a mommy's boy. Like, I miss my mom and everybody back home, and I've been feeling really, really, really down. Obviously, because I miss home food, miss some effort. I miss some effort. You know what effort is. I miss some effort soup. So obviously, I've been feeling really down, but to come on the webinar, to see you guys, to see familiar names, I feel better again. At least I know I have commitment to you guys, and you guys are willing willingly available to respond to my message today. All right, guys. So the title of this webinar is actually called How to Trade Profitably During Festive Period. So the reason why I actually wanted to have this webinar was because of an experience that I had, I think it was 2013 December, which was about 7 years ago, where I actually blew my account during around this period, December. And to be honest, some people are saying they want to join the Telegram group. Sarah, please, could you post the link to the Telegram group here? Somebody said pandemic is this year. Shape pandemic day every year for Nigeria. And I'm talking about this year now. Come on, man. I was there during the pandemic. Don't worry. Sarah, could you please post the link to the Telegram group here? Some people want to join the Telegram group. All right, cool. So it was December 2013 when I actually blew my account. And having the opportunity to work with a lot of brokers in the past, and being able to be behind the scenes to actually see what actually happens in terms of trader success and how they trade. I found out that during this December period, like a lot of traders actually blow their freaking accounts. So at the end of the day, I was not the only one who was, victim of that. Now, the question is, why are traders struggling during the December period? What exactly is the issue? Now, it's a very simple and straightforward situation, right? You see, and I'm not saying this so that you guys will just stop trading during this period. From what I can see, there are fantastic opportunities happening. As a matter of fact, the US dollar, okay, the US dollar has broken out. We're seeing fantastic trends. Personally, I've been able to catch AUD USD and Euro USD long, I think 2 weeks ago, and it's been absolutely fantastic, like some 300 pips in profit. But what I want to share with you guys here is this. So guys, you have to understand that from the 24th till the 27th, 28th, I know brokers are not going to be happy with me when I say this, but it's the truth. Because they want you to keep trading, but I'll tell you guys the truth. From the 24th, the markets close about the 24th, I think. From the 24th to the 27th, you have to understand that the people who actually move this market are the investment banks. And those investment banks, they're not exactly robots. They're human beings like you and I. So they work for banks. Traders like you and I who work for banks, they go for holiday, they go for Christmas break. Now, when they go on their Christmas break, what happens? There is no trading going on. I don't know if I'm making any sense. When they go on Christmas break, nobody is there. The big institutional money it dries up because the traders who execute the trades on behalf of the bank are spending time with their family. They are home for Christmas, right? So what tends to happen is the market goes into what we like to call a dry mode. Okay, low volume, high volatility. Okay, so what you tend to realize is the market starts to thin out. The market goes into a range. Okay, the market goes into a range. Now, let me give you a little story. 2013 December, I had some very nice setups that were happening, and all that. And I think I had probably taken a loss before the 24th. Or I'd taken a loss before, maybe a week before Christmas. And I was very determined to get the money back. So I was waiting on this trade setup, waiting on the trade setup. And the trade setup happened to fall a day before the market closed for Christmas break. I'll take that again. My trade setup, guys, you have to understand that once again, I'm here to tell you guys the truth, nothing but the truth and the absolute gospel truth, right? If I have lost money in the market, I'll tell you guys for free. December 2013, traumatic for me. Traumatic because I got into a losing trade And December 2013, I wasn't exactly the wisest trader out there. I mean, I started trading this market about 8 to 9 years ago, 2011 or 2012. So I was only maybe like a year or 2 years into the market. So making all the flimsy mistakes and all of that. And guys, I had gotten a losing trade where I probably lost maybe like 40% of my account. And I was very desperate to get this money back. So I saw a very nice trade setup. Somebody said, "Hey, you once lost 50K, how did you get it back?" I'll tell you the story, don't worry. I'll tell you the story. The 50K I lost was because of the broker. It had nothing to do with my trading. I'll get into brokers in shortly, right? So, long story short, I had lost 40% of my account, and I wanted to make that money back. Revenge trading. I wanted to make that money back, and I was waiting for this setup. This setup looked amazing. Like, it was a no-brainer setup. But what happened was the entry for the setup formed like a day or two before the market closed, a day or two before the market closed for what? Christmas break. So what did I do? Obviously, the entry has formed. I must get this money back. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't care if it's Christmas. I just need my money back. This market needs to give me my money back. So I got into the trade, and then I got into the trade. Guys, what happened over the Christmas break, like I said earlier, is the investment banks are not trading. So the market pretty much just stays within a certain range. Okay, it stays within a certain range. So I will wake up some mornings and I will see that I was in profit. I will wake up some mornings, like this is 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Okay. These days I'll wake up, some days I'm in profit, some days I am, because the market opens on the 26th, if I'm mistaken, it closes for Christmas. But if the 26th falls on a weekday, it will open Boxing Day. No, it closes 27th, opens 27th. So I'll open my chart and then I'll see, profitability, and then I'll check my chart in the evening. I will see I'm back negative. So what I'm trying to teach you guys, what I'm trying to explain to you guys here in essence is, during this period, right, the market tends to stick to a certain range. Okay? So if you have trade setups that you want to execute, what is today? Excuse me. Today is the 20th of December. So you have this is a new week. You have Monday to Friday. This next Monday to Friday. Give me a sec. What day is Christmas Day? Give me a sec. Christmas is Friday. So you have Monday to Thursday. Whatever execution you want to do, better make it happen. Sorry, I'm getting messages, weird messages. Yeah, so whatever trade and whatever execution you want to, whatever trade or whatever execution you want to do, you have to make it happen between now and Thursday. And I don't advise you hold positions throughout the Christmas break, except they are very long-term positions. Okay, except they are very, very long-term positions. So that's exactly what I wanted to speak to you guys about. And then what happens is, let me tell you what happens. Then 27th, 28th, the market will continue, will resume. So from the 27th till like maybe the 30th, the trend will come back. And then obviously the market goes on break for New Year's and stuff like that. But you see those periods when, like a day before Christmas and a day after Christmas, you want to be very careful. In fact, when the market opens after Christmas, the market is usually very thin. So I think the trends usually come back, I'm trying to remember, they come back around like the 27th, 27th, 28th. So bottom line, you have between now and Thursday, execute those trades, make the money you want to make, Christmas money between Monday to Thursday. Please get out of those trades by Thursday so that you're not caught up in whatever higgy-haga the market has to offer, obviously over the Christmas holiday. So it's going to be Friday 25th, Saturday, Friday 25th, Saturday 26th, Sunday 27th, Monday 28th. So you guys are lucky. So what I'm trying to say, very simple. Your trading week should end by Thursday. Okay. Friday, we have no business trading till the Monday. Once the market opens on Monday, you can trade, execute what you want to execute on Monday. Watch out for the market on Monday. I would advise getting back into the market on the 29th. Okay. I know brokers don't like it when obviously people tell traders not to trade because that's exactly how they make their money. But it's just the absolute truth. I just remember about the incident that I had in 2013, and I just felt the need to obviously come and share it with you guys. Now, I also have some good news. The good news is that we have the trends are back in the market. Okay, we have trends back in the market. USD has absolutely broken out of its range. So yeah, sorry guys, give me 1 second. I just got an email, a very disturbing email. Let me see what this person is saying. Yeah, sorry about that. So, Sarah, I think somebody's trying to access the Forex Mastery platform, and I think somebody is the guy is having issues with the Forex Mastery platform. Sarah, please attend to the guy who's having issues with his Forex Mastery platform. All right, guys, so back to what I was saying. The trends are back. Let me just go ahead and share my screen with you guys. I have a couple of pairs that I want to speak to you guys about right about now. Give me a second. Let me put this up. Guys, I want to make sure, am I still echoing? Obviously, can you guys hear me clearly? Is the echo that bad? Is the echo that bad? I hope you guys are able to hear me clearly. It's normal. All right, fantastic. All right, cool, great. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. What I'm going to do is, as always, I don't believe in giving out trade signals. I will analyze the market to the best of my ability, and then you guys have to take the rest from there. Somebody's asking me how to join the Forex Mastery Course. Sorry guys, my washing machine started acting mad. Yeah, that's definitely needs to be returned. Amazon, come and get your trash washing machine out of my house. All right, guys, can you guys see my screen very clearly? If you can see my screen very clearly, go ahead and type Y in the question box. Make sure you guys can see my screen very clearly. Yes, fantastic. All right, cool. So I believe the last time we had a webinar, the euro was ranging around this region about here. I think we were able to catch this move to the upside, but obviously this nasty range was not exactly presenting us an opportunity for us to trade with. The euro was a bit confused as to what it wanted to do. I always knew that once we had broken out of this range, let me highlight the range properly. I always knew that once we broke out of this range, to the upside, we were definitely going to get some significant movement to the upside. So this was the range. Let me just highlight this properly. Actually, let me draw this range properly so that I don't act like the range was perfect. It wasn't exactly the most perfect range. I'll tell you what happened. So guys, the euro came into this range. We were moving sideways. I remember saying, so people asking me, what do I think about the euro USD? I said, well, as long as we sustain within this range, I don't exactly have a bias for euro USD. I was naturally bullish in euro USD. I was favoring the upside because I could see some space to the upside at the time. However, the euro USD came to the downside, and as you can see, very, very cheekily, very fucking annoying, came and we broke to the downside for a fake out. Okay, now this is exactly why I keep talking about like trading with the flow of the river. This is exactly what I speak about very highly on the Forex Mastery Course, because the flow of the river to me was pointing to the upside. So I was not interested in any form of selling opportunities. I remember going on Instagram and seeing people obviously trying to short sell the market to the downside, but obviously there was some form of a support about here. However, I was not interested because the flow of the river had already told me everything I needed to know. This pair was bullish, and I was only going to be looking for what buying opportunities. So let's see what happens. So we pop back into the range, and then we break out again. But when we broke out again, obviously the market came and formed what obviously looked to be a very decent double bottom. So it was pretty much at this point. Now, guys, there's something I want to advise you guys to do. If for any reason you are trying to analyze the market or you're trading at any given time and the market is giving you a headache in terms of like you're not pretty much understanding what the market is doing and stuff like that. Because for instance, maybe you try to sell here and then the market came back up and then you started to buy and it came back down and you started to sell and it went back up. This to me looks like an emotional roller coaster. I know an emotional roller coaster. I know an account blowing. I know an account blowing movement when I see one. If for any reason maybe you're trying to sell, market is going against you, you're trying to buy, what I like to do is, let's say you're trying to analyze on a 4-hour time frame. I always like to go on a time frame higher. Now, for me, the reason why, in fact, for Euro USD, I didn't even go to a lower time frame because I wanted to look at it from a bird's eye perspective. Like I wanted to understand what exactly was happening with the market. Like I was not hungry for quick pips. Okay, I wanted to stay at the top and really, really be in control of everything. I wanted to see how everything was playing out. And obviously, Euro USD broke down. Not even gonna lie, it was quite a very tempting move because from here to here is maybe 150 to 200 pip move. It was looking very juicy. And as you can see, we came here, pushed back up already. I knew straight up this was some form of a market manipulation move. And we pushed back up again. And then indeed the market came to confirm to me that it was not interested in coming lower. Now, once we formed this double bottom, obviously we started to head back into the range. I was still watching the range. I started to get very interested in Euro USD after I saw this very clean break. I wasn't able to see any decent setups at the top of the range. Although when we broke above the range, I remember going on the Telegram group and announcing to everybody that somebody asked me about Euro USD, and I obviously said that I don't, sorry guys, I've lost my line of thought. Somebody asked me about Euro USD, and I said it's very simple. We have finally broken above the, guys, let me explain something to you about this market. The market moves in two styles. It's either we're trending or we're ranging. It's either we're trending or we are ranging, okay? So we trended here for a bit. Sorry guys. We trended here for a bit. We went into this nasty range. I knew that once we broke out of it, and this is the reason why I'm able to stay patient for so long, is because I know that when my day of reckoning, when my day of reward comes, it's always massive. Why? Because the market moves in two cycles. It's either we're trending or we're ranging. When we're ranging, it's very, for me, it's very difficult for me to be able to be profitable with inside ranges. Yes, I can scale down to lower time frame and look for trading opportunities. However, it's just very time consuming and it just stresses me out. So what I like to do is I like to wait for the market to finish playing out in this range, and then when it breaks out, then I can now be interested in the market. And as you can see clearly, the market broke out. I still didn't have any trading opportunity until the market pulled back somewhere about here. I scaled down to a lower time frame. There's a strategy that I spoke about on the Forex Mastery Course, where how obviously I use my counter trend line and all of that, and I was able to find a tradable opportunity around that region. Let me see, I think I'll draw a trend line somewhere about here. I was able to get into the buy trade somewhere about here on a 4-hour time frame. So guys, it's very simple. We trended, we ranged. When we broke out, I didn't go and start buying on the breakout because even this breakout could have been a fake out. We could have still come back down in here. I waited for the market to break out. It's all about committing to a direction. Okay? Here, there's no direction. It's sideways. When we break out, we are committing to a direction. And guys, look, I have between here and here is a lot of pips. I have all this room to make money. So I'm going to be patient and allow the market to do its thing. Let it break out. Okay, break out because I have space to the upside. The way I teach you guys on the Forex Mastery Course to highlight your key levels, it gives you room. It gives you room to anticipate the major levels. So you know that, okay, if I wait for XYZ to happen, I still have minimum of 300, 400 pips till the next major level. Okay, so that's exactly what. And for me, the reason why this buy trade was not scary, the reason why I was very confident about this buy trade, reason number one is my top-down analysis was pointing to the upside. Reason number two, we had moved sideways in the range and we had broken out clearly. Reason number three is there's something I've learned over the years in trading. You see, when the market goes into a range, when it breaks out of the range, it usually breaks out with the same, it's like, you know, Coca-Cola bottle, Pepsi, no Pepsi. That's not a good example. Maltina, don't be from Nigeria, you know. You know, back in the day as a child, when you shake Maltina like this, you shake the Maltina like this, shake. I used to love to do that as a kid. You shake the Maltina like this, when you open the Maltina, that's it. That's a typical example of how to trade ranging markets. I know that once the breakout of the range has been confirmed to a particular direction, all I need is a pullback, bottom finish, and I'm good. I get a very, very good pullback trade, and I'll hold the trade till the upside. So this trade, I'm still holding it long. As you can see, the overall target for Euro USD for me is all the way up here. So if I calculate what my potential target is going to be 1.2137 all the way up to 1.24. So we're looking at about, actually a bit higher into this region. So we're looking at about maybe 300 pips plus on this trade. and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold on to it, like regardless of what happens. I've been able to lock in some profit all the way to the upside here. I don't really want to go into because this trade is in the past. I don't really like to go into trades that have already been in motion. Because what's the point? Not like you guys can obviously still. I mean, you can take advantage of it, but the train has already left the train station. I just want to explain to you guys my thought process anytime I'm trading or anytime I'm doing my analysis and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. I waited throughout all this time. I was interested. Euro was doing all the madness, and I just simply waited for my criteria to be met, and it has been met. So hopefully we will rise all the way up to our target. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't get there. If I go over to, excuse me. If I go over to my weekly time frame just to see, yeah, so the candles, the nearest area the candles start to touch is here 1.24009. So I think Euro USD, calling Euro USD at 1.24409 in the nearest, not too distant future. So yeah. I intend to go higher. So guys, that's Euro USD in a nutshell. I'm going to quickly go over these pairs because I have quite a lot to go over with you guys. The next one I want to speak about quickly is AUD USD. I just want to explain to you guys what has been happening with the pairs so that you guys can program your mind accordingly. Guys, are you guys with me? If you're with me, just type Y in the question box. I want to make sure that you guys are with me. So I'm seeing questions. Give me a sec, guys. Somebody says good day. I'm Olatunji with the card. I made payment. I was debited today. They said I have it. Please help me. Mr. Olatunji, I'm happy you're here. I was having a webinar when your email came, and I can see that you have. Guys, Man U is winning. Let me finish with Mr. Olatunji. Mr. Olatunji, your email came, and I mean, you're pretty much insulting me in the email, you know, because you purchased the Forex Mastery Course, and clearly you haven't checked your email, because if you purchase the Forex Mastery Course, you automatically get enrolled to the program, okay? If you purchased it, you're going to have access to the Forex Mastery platform without a doubt. There's no point trying to insult me or insult my organization. That's not nice. Usually what I do to people like you is I refund your money and then I ban you from ever attending any of my events, because I don't like, you know, when people act like this. If you just relax, send us an email, we'll respond back to you. You don't have to call us names or stuff like that, okay? Not a problem. I've seen your name. Sarah, please could you immediately attend to Mr. Olatunji, ensure he's enrolled, find out whatever issues he's having, and make sure he has whatever it is he needs, okay? Sorry guys, I got an email from somebody who just paid for the Forex Mastery course, and people can be quite impatient. Like, you just paid for this, relax. Check your email, Mr. Olat. So guys, for those of you guys who are obviously going to pay for the Forex Mastery course after this webinar, once you make payment, you have to check your email. You automatically get an email from our e-learning platform called Willis University. So obviously my name is Dr. Willis. I decided why don't I go ahead and create an online academy, okay, whereby I host my courses. People seem to like my teachings and all that, so the courses are on there. So once you make payment, you instantly get an email from Willis University, and it will obviously explain to you how to go about, so it just walks you through the login, how to create your account. Once you pay, it is instant, okay? So just relax, don't need to, I understand that most Nigerians are not exactly used to buying things on the internet, you know, but it's not everything that's on the internet that is fraudulent, okay? So I've answered your question. I hope, Mr. Olatunji, I hope you have been I hope your mind has calmed down. Where is he? He's not responding to me. I hope your mind has calmed down. Relax, please. Where is he? Mrs. Olatunji, okay. Sorry, madam. Yes, no. You have been defrauded before, I understand. The Forex industry is a very, even me too, they don't do me strong thing for Forex. Hence why I'm doing a lot of things for free. And hence why I make it very affordable. So relax. Sarah is on the issue. They don't, Forex people, they don't do me strong thing. If you know how much I've spent in Forex courses in my life, maybe $15,000. I traveled here, traveled there, used my last money, everything. And this is why I come on here as much as I can to give you guys free information that ordinarily you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. Okay, so Mrs. Olatunji, your course is in your inbox right there. Okay, if you have any issues, you have access to me on Telegram, email. I'm here. I have an entire team who is there to look out for every single one of the students. Okay, so you have nothing to worry about. So, anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. Mrs. Olatunji, you have made me digress. You have made me digress. What was I even saying? Aud Usd. Mr. Taiwo, I saw you. Where's Mr. Taiwo? I saw your comment. No. Mr. Taiwo is my man. Where's Mr. Taiwo? Let me heal my guy. Mr. Taiwo, what's happening, bro? We need to talk. You need to come to Dubai. It's lit. It is lit. It is lit. You need to come to Dubai and be trading by the poolside. Where I live, I have a fantastic pool to my left, amazing gym. I wish I could show you guys what outside looks like. I don't know if that would be professional. I'll do a video. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Guys, get your Forex trading right. You can live anywhere in the world you want in the world and you can work from there, okay? So yeah, I'm here always. All right, fantastic. All right, guys, let me go back to what I was talking about before I got distracted. All right, so Aud USD. My Forex Mastery students, you guys should know already what is about to happen. This is a very, let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right, so AUD USD, most of last year I was preaching bearish. Sideways collapse. Now this is on the monthly time frame. You come on the monthly time frame. Sideways collapse. We collapsed. Clear downtrend. The only thing I was looking for is sell opportunities. We actually sold from here all the way down, 1,000 pips straight. Now we pulled back up. We were expecting, obviously, from the further downside. That did not happen. So we now around this point we became 50-50. So I said two things are going to happen, right? I drew my trend line, as you can see. Let's see. I drew my trend line, and as you can see, I said, okay, well, we were trading around this region about here. I said, I was anticipating, guys, you're probably wondering, why is this guy analyzing on a fucking monthly time frame? Is he crazy? Well, I analyze on higher time frames because it gives me an edge. What edge does it give me? Guys, for those of you guys, I see people asking, how do I draw this? How do I draw that? Now, please, Forex Mastery students, can you educate the non-Forex Mastery students about how to draw these levels? If not, please do yourself a favor and grab the Forex Mastery program. I don't like, if you come on my webinar, I expect you to have at least some ground knowledge about how I like to look at the market. It makes things easier for you, or makes things easier for me. So if you haven't gotten the Forex Mastery course, it's very cheap. It's even 10% off, $89. Go and get it. So you can understand what I'm saying. Instead of asking me, how do you do this? Where is this line coming from? This one, that one. This one said the line is looking like Tarzan. I'm finished. I'm finished. In fact, I'm finished. Anyway, so, you know, a clear and beautiful downtrend. You know, we collapsed, we pulled back. I was expecting a nice sell opportunity down here from 0.700 down to 0.600 again, another 1,000 pips. I was expecting us to fall even lower. If you check my previous webinars on YouTube, you see everything looking amazing. What happens? We come and we break above. Once we break above, close above, not only do we break above, man, Man U is destroying Leeds United. Guys, you see that my team is playing, but I'm here with you beautiful people. This is true love. Guys, do you know what's going to happen? Man U is going to be dead on the table. No, fourth. Oh shit. Why? Why is that? Goal difference. Everton's lucky. Sorry, guys. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, I was expecting us to come down here, but what happened? We broke up. And this is why a lot of you guys were asking me about, what I think about this, what I think. Like, I don't think anything, because the market was here, then it was here. Between, give me a second, let me zoom this in for you guys. You have to understand that we were here, we were touching the trend line, okay? We were here touching the trend line, okay? We came here touching the trend. So we could still have turned around here back to the downside. As a matter of fact, we could have still gotten here and still turned back down. So for AUD USD for a while, I was not sure of the direction, because this area I consider it the indecision zone. However, moving forward, we have broken above, tried to come back down, tried to break here. We couldn't do that. And then the monthly candle came and gave a very beautiful bullish engulfing candle. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beauty. It engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4 months of price action. Okay? November candle engulfed October, engulfed September, engulfed August, engulfed June. Okay? Engulfed a lot of previous monthly candles. So this right here is confirmation. Okay? For upside, we have broken above, we tried to come back down, wasn't happening, we played here, next thing, whoosh! That is enough confirmation to me. And guess what, guys? Because we're trading on a monthly time frame, you can see into the future. I'm sure just by looking at this Forex Mastery Course, you can tell that the next level target for AUD USD is 0.800. So right now, we have between 0.700 to 0. So we have a space of 1,000 pips. We have already pushed about halfway through the 1,000 pips. So we still have between here to here is 500 pips. So all you need to do is very simple. So on the monthly time, the monthly has told us is going here. The monthly has given us, this is what we do on the monthly. Give us future direction. Then we now come to lower time frame to look for trading opportunities. Okay. Already one trading opportunity has played out. This double bottom counter trend line has gone. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to get more trading opportunities. So if I were you guys, I'll be looking for trading opportunities above this level here to the upside. Feel free to draw a trend line like so. I'll just delete this one. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. We have movement all the way to the upside. So this is AUD USD in a nutshell, guys. I hope you guys, are you guys with me? If you're with me, please type out. If you don't understand, let me, are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? You guys are with me? All right, cool. We're here. All right, cool. Nice. All right, fantastic. So guys, what I want you guys to always do is please go back, watch the Forex Mastery Course, and come and do your own analysis. I always like for you guys to be independent traders so that you guys don't have to rely on me all the time because guys, I know me. I'm always busy doing something, right? Just in case I'm unavailable, so that you guys can also do your own thing as well, right? So this is AUD US in a nutshell. I'm giving you guys euro upside, AUD USD upside. Let's see. I have plenty more to go. We have God, not. Let's pick one. Let's do Euro JPY. After Euro JPY, I'm going to jump into Q&A. Guys, just imagine my washing machine just started doing. Hey, when I'm not in Nigeria. If I was in Nigeria, I would have thought in my village. Amazon has sold me a very useless washing machine. Sarah, please, you need to send Amazon an email tomorrow. Tell them to come and carry their rubbish washing machine before the thing kills me. So you guys, Euro JPY in a nutshell, I'm going to make it very snappy and brief. So we had a downward. We came giving ourselves a double bottom right about here. After a double bottom, once we break trend line, as you can see, we tested it. We're going up. That's what we need to know about Euro JPY. I don't have energy to explain for that. We're going up. Okay, so let me explain this to you guys. So it's very simple. In a trend, what's happening with Euro JPY? In a trend. So this is waves coming down, making lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, blah, blah, blah. And then we get here, double bottom, right? Once we get to the double bottom, and so it's coming down. I mean, it's a staircase, staircase. Now, we now come down here. This is supposed to give us a lower staircase, so that we can continue coming like Mario. We're supposed to continue coming down. But when we get here, this guy is saying no one day here. He wants to prove stubborn. So we're like, okay, so we allow it prove stubborn, right? So what happens is that we now bounce above. And so here we made, if you notice, this pattern is different from the rest. All these ones were dropping lower, making lower highs, dropping lower. But this one came and made equal, and the high still came and made equal, like equal lows, equal highs. Equal lows, equal highs simply means change in trend. Okay, because look, this is it has violated the characteristics of a downtrend. This was a nice calm downtrend that was happening. However, we came here, first indicator of danger. We came here, we couldn't make a clear lower low. We made equal lower lows. And then we pushed back up. At least let him make lower high to continue. Like it came and it just basically proved stubborn. Now, what happens when the market proves, the trend is happening and then the market decides to prove stubborn? It simply means that, especially this is why I like to trade on higher time. Not trade, but I like to analyze on higher time frame, because if I see a pattern or a certain market movement happen on a higher time frame, first of all, chances of it playing out is higher. It's more concrete. For instance, this double bottom. Let me give you guys an example. If you see a double bottom on a 1 hour time frame, NFP can come out and scatter that double bottom. In fact, you will not, when you go back, you will not even say there was a double bottom there before. Good. However, when you see a double bottom on a weekly time frame, it means that it is there to stay. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you cannot rely on a 1 hour double bottom, but you can rely on a weekly time frame double bottom, because it has taken like almost 2 months of candles to make that double bottom candles on the weekly time frame stand out. Okay, so it has stood. Now it has pushed higher. We pulled back. So basically, what the market is doing here is we have. I would like to demonstrate this now. So this is the double bottom here. So double bottom, and then okay, the base has formed. So come is a W that's coming like this, and now it wants to take off back to the upside. So once the downtrend is having issues, okay, once the downtrend starts to have issues, and we see a nice double bottom like this, and then the market now starts facing up. The next thing the market wants to do is it wants to change its trend. It wants to start heading higher. Okay, that's exactly what I've been trying to explain since here, guys. But it looks like a danger because the market looks like it has even arrived at its destination. This Euro JPY is looking a bit dodgy. Looking a bit dodgy, mate. Let's see. Okay, so Euro JPY, this is exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to need to see a break of here, because if I tell you guys now that Euro JPY wants to go up and then you guys want to start buying, I won't be doing you guys any help because we are at minor resistance at the moment. We've hit the first target. Let me tell you, the smart money traders, and I'm sure Forex Mastery students must have seen this setup, because I explained it to you guys on the module where I have a one-to-one class, okay? When you see a double bottom and then a change in trend, it's simple. You wait for a pullback, use Fibonacci from swing low to swing high, you buy here. When you buy here, first level targets go here. So what I'm trying to say in essence is the first trade has already occurred. Okay? How can you guys jump onto Euro JPY? You're gonna have to wait for a clear break of here. A clear break of here will give us room all the way to this green bar somewhere around here. Yes, we will have premature resistance in this region about here, but from here to here you're looking at least 2623, so you're looking at least 600 pips. Okay, so like I said once again, the first trade has occurred. Once we break out of here, I'm going to be looking at Euro JPY at 132.6. Okay, about here. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Guys, this is why I always like to analyze one or two pairs so I don't confuse you guys. I don't confuse you guys. Okay. Once again, steps lower. It gets here, it says, I don't want to do lower again. It now starts making higher. You go think lower. Gets here, does, and then now starts going higher. So yeah, guys, once we take out this level, we're coming here. Euro JPY is not short. Guys, I'm trying to quickly go through this so that I can answer questions. Indices, for indices people, S&P 500 is amazing. Let me quickly go over one indices so that I can go ahead into the Q&A session shortly. S&P 500. So I remember S&P 500. It's one of the very first webinars I started having in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. I remember speaking to people who are panicking. Oh, somebody even asked me, will Forex go away? Forex is not going anywhere. So this collapse here was from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the American economy got hit very badly and stuff like that. So we pulled into this green region about here. Everybody was panicking, all the world is collapsing. Me, I didn't really use it to do this. I just came to look at my charts. And from what I could see, the market was just retracing to me. All they were shouting at the news, all right, cool, shout all you want. Me, when I came to my chart, first things first, I just zoomed out. You know me, I always zoom out. I just saw an uptrend, and the market was here. All I saw was an uptrend that was retracing. So I drew my trend line like so, drew my support here, finished. What happened? The market came into my region. When they came into the region, next thing I started seeing green candle. Before I knew what, the green candle started going up. Yeah, I clicked buy because I'm a trend trader. You know, when I higher low, higher low. higher low with green candle going up. It's a buying situation. Even when everybody was shouting, COVID this, COVID that, COVID that. Let me tell you something, guys. The news is nothing but a catalyst for what is already going to happen on the marketplace. Period. This guy it was about time for him to retrace. The S&P 500 had been trending upwards for God knows how long. It was ridiculous. It was due for a correction. So the correction was about to happen. And then COVID came as a catalyst. I'm not trying to say like there's some hidden thing behind it, but I'm just trying to explain to you that the market was either going to be COVID or something else that made this market drop. What I'm trying to say in essence is stop watching the dead news. Look at the technical charts. Your analysis that you've done, your major levels will stand. They will guide you. The news is nothing but a catalyst to make the market move faster from point A to point B. Okay? Trust me, guys. Let me tell you what happened. Around this area here, COVID. When we got here, next thing they started talking about vaccine. I said, So in their own mind, they will be thinking that it's because of the news, because of their vaccine that make the market jump. Nope. Guys, look at this. I mean, if I'm running my time, look at this nice clean. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, type Y in the question box, please. All right, cool. I'm going to carry on. So, I mean, guys, it's a very straightforward situation. Okay, let me leave you guys with this before I go. When you open your chart, this is why I encourage you guys to get on the Forex Mastery program. Monthly time frame, 409. Wow. Monthly time frame, analyze the flow of the river. Weekly time frame. When you come on the weekly time frame, you come on the weekly time frame to plot your major levels. And then you come on the daily time frame to identify the most immediate trend and then scroll down to 4-hour time frames to execute your trades. So because I've been able to do this analysis on the higher time frame, let me not get into that. Long story short, S&P 500, we're looking at all the way up here. Okay, we've broken through this resistance, we're going to come all the way up here. So guys, let's go over to question and answer period because I want to save some analysis for the next class. I'm going to have another one just before New Year's. So let's go ahead. Why do you have a green line around 2200? Because, give me a sec. I don't have a green line around 2200. What? 2200 was major support, that's why. Why didn't you have a green line around 2200? All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen again. That's a good question. So 2200 is here. So you want to know why I didn't plot it here? Because I like to put my levels at the body of the, see, the truth is, I like to put my levels where the line can accommodate the two levels. Okay, 2200 will mean that I'm going to miss out on this level. Okay, so I like to find a level playing field for both these two guys to enjoy their life. Okay, you cannot leave this one out. This is a major guy, and truth be told, you have to understand that the market is not an exact science. The market will play around, it will spike levels, but it will come back up and stuff like that. So you also always have to put that into consideration. At this level here, I can confidently say that this looks like a major spot for these two guys. So if you bring two of them to a meeting table, this guy and this guy, they can both agree that this green line is touching two of them to their satisfaction. That's what matters, okay? Because if I put it on 2200, that means I'm going to have to put another level here, right? I'm going to have to put another level here. That will mean I have two levels that are too close to each other. That's not how you draw your support and resistance. You have to use one level and use it to find a common ground amongst two major points. Okay, so let's have some questions. Guys, let's throw me some questions. Let's see what's happening. Any questions for me, sirs? Somebody keeps asking me about the Forex Mastery Course. I'm like Mrs. Razak. What's her name? Let me check her name. Mrs. Olatunji just did. She went and purchased the course. On the Telegram group, ask Sarah. She will help you out. You can grab the course. Yeah. So you can grab the course from there. It's very affordable. It's $9. How do you manage your emotions to hold trades? Guys, for me, when it comes to managing emotions, I just go and do other things. You have to understand, let me tell you guys a little trick about trading, right? You have to have other things you're doing. Relying on trading alone can be quite dangerous because you'll be expecting the market to give you what you want right now. Sometimes the market can take 1 day, 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 2 months. So I had to, over the years, I had to look for other things to preoccupy my time so that I don't, obviously, we've had a massive drop-off in participants. Is there any issue with the internet connection in Nigeria? Because I'm seeing a massive drop-off in connection. I think there is. People are complaining about the, yeah, all right, cool. Thanks, Rafa. Which time frame is better for candlestick pattern analysis, monthly or weekly? Monthly is good. See, the trick to this is very simple, and I speak about this extensively on the Forex Mastery. Analyze on higher time frames. Find setup on higher time frames. Once they're about to play out, quickly run to lower time frames and trade in that direction. That's the hack to this market. Okay, not looking for setups on lower time frames and just messing up itself. For candlestick patterns, they are very clear for me on monthly. Okay, somebody says, please, I'd like to know what causes the gaps at the close and the opening of the market. Is there something to pay attention to? Yes, so it's very simple and straightforward. Friday before the market closes, traders have orders that may be massive sell orders or massive buy orders. Or over the weekend, something must have happened, transpired maybe in Japan, one trade deal or stuff like that. So traders have placed their orders. So once the market opens for the next trading day, which is by Sunday 11:45 Lagos time, London time, what you tend to have is a gap of price because let's say you was trading at $5 and then a lot of demand came over the weekend. What tends to happen is by the time the market opens on Sunday midnight/Monday, you still see the price has jumped from $5 to $7. Why? Because there was a surge of orders over the weekend. But let me tell you one thing about Airtel. Airtel is annoying in Nigeria. Sorry. Let me tell you one thing about gaps. Is one thing I've learned over the years. Don't be fooled by gaps. Be careful about gaps because when gaps happen, let's say the market gaps from $5 to $7. Usually the market comes back to close that gap. So the market will usually come back down to $5 before it continues heading wherever it is going to. The market always comes to what close its gaps. Okay, don't forget that. There's someone who claims to be selling your course online via WhatsApp. He asked me to make a transfer to his GTB account. Okay, let me clear something. We have an official page called Willis University. Now, like I said, Willis University is our online academy. As you know, there's the Forex Mastery Course. There's also the Digital World Course. Okay, so we want to build an academy to help you guys make money online. If you click on the WhatsApp that is on the Willis University Facebook page, it is legitimate. Sarah right here and those. Okay, it's not me, it's not one random guy. Sarah right here handles. Mr. Emmanuel Dano, do you want to paste the number that is here? It's probably going to be a UAE number. Paste the number that is chatting you up. What do you think about FTMO challenge? I mean, FTMO challenges, they're trying to get the best. It makes sense because traders naturally lack funds and they're providing funds. However, they have to make sure that you're not going to throw away their money. So, you know, it's market, it's demand and supply. They have the money, you need the money. You have to prove to them that you can handle their money very well. So, sorry guys, my nose is a bit blocked. So FTMO is good. Like they'll give you the money to trade. That's fine. I mean, it's a good way to grow your trading. They'll definitely give you the money. Let's see. Mr. Emmanuel Dano, do you want to send in the number? Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Before I have to round up, I want to go and watch my daily leads. Yeah. All right, Emmanuel, that's fine. Go on the Telegram group now. Message Sarah if you want the Forex Mastery. She'll sort it out for you. Sarah, please post the link to the Telegram group so that they can. Let me see any questions we have. Trying to answer as many questions as I can. What's the right choice of broker to use? So the broker that I use is Infinox. Infinox is an amazing broker. They have been fantastic so far. And because on behalf of the so for the Forex Mastery students, you have to broker a deal with Infinox to ensure that they give them the best trading conditions and their funds are safe. So we all use Infinox Capital, especially for now that you guys cannot fund your foreign brokers due to the FX restrictions. Infinox accepts deposits in Naira, so Infinox is good. Sarah, you want to post the link to Infinox Capital as well, so that she can obviously get cracking with Infinox. Will this recording be live? Yes. Mr. Ukatu, please send me a question again. Is $500 good to start? Yeah, feel free to start with $500. Please, how do I implement your trading strategy into my Forex analysis? Mr. Udwak Ben, are you on the Forex Mastery program? 4-1 first half. Wow, guys, look at this. This has never happened before. Man, you destroy leads. What's the minimum deposit for Infinox? I don't think there's a minimum deposit. What's the best leverage to use? Leverage doesn't really matter. I like to use 1 to 300, just in the middle to be on the safe side. Sorry, please, would there be on any other privilege again? Yes, I'm going to have another webinar on, it's called the New Year special. So going into the new year, I'm going to do some more analysis, tell you guys what to expect for the year ahead. Infinox asked me to close my account as a result of my country's policy. Yes, most brokers have issues with Canadian clients because the US and Canada, their regulatory body is crazy. So Chidima, message me. I'm going to recommend you another broker you can use for your region. How do we scalp? I'm going to do a webinar on scalping. I don't really like to do scalps. Boss, will you do X months giveaway? I'm gonna give you to give you. Let's see, questions. Somebody say you haven't answered my question. Ask me again. So I asked how to count pips on USD pairs. I don't know how to count pips on the place. How do we count pips on those pairs? Oh my God. Guys, this question you asked me, Google is your friend. Don't Google it. It's not like a technical question, like just Google it. It's like Google it, you see it, okay? Google it, you see it. Just Google it. Or go to Baby Pips /school, you see it. Baby Pips is there. That question, Baby Pips will handle it for you. How do you know the next zone is 4270? Well, For hi, please, we need the info, Telegram info. Is there no? Is there the Telegram group? Is there, how did I know that the S&P 500 is going to go to F4270? That's a good question. I'll do the analysis again on the next webinar. That means you have to attend the next webinar. Attend the next webinar. Guys, the next webinar, bring your friends, bring your family, people who want to. What's your take on Ichimoku? I used to use Ichimoku when I started trading, but I don't use indicators soon. I don't really like to use Ichimoku. But I know some really good traders who use Ichimoku, but I don't use Ichimoku. I don't use Ichimoku. Okay, guys, I'm gonna run the webinar now. If you haven't asked me a question, I suggest you do so before I have to go. Please, I need the group link. I'm new here. Sarah, please post the group link. Scroll up, you should see the group link. Anonymous attendee, you not answer my question. What's your question, please? USD TRY. Ooh. How do I lock up profits? How do you lock up profits? It's very simple and straightforward. Oh my God, the questions keep coming. My head is going to explode. My head is going to explode. How do I lock up profits, please? Any thoughts on GBP USD resistance is my thoughts. We've hit major resistance on GBP USD. So my next webinar, I'm going to go over these pairs: GBP USD, gold, and S&P 500 again, because I need to explain some things. I'm just going to take note of some of the questions and then I'll answer them in the next webinar. All right, guys. So I'm going to have to leave you guys at this point. Please, I need to go and catch the second half of the Man United match. Please, permit me. Let me go and see my boys destroy Leeds. Please. I gotta go. I love every single one of you very much. If you want to catch the recorded version, it's going to be on my YouTube channel as always. For those of you guys, I didn't have the time to look at my YouTube channel questions today. Obviously, I haven't done a webinar in weeks, so I'm a bit, rusty. But don't worry, I have another webinar coming up either before New Year or in the New Year, talking about the Forex outlook for 2021, like what we should expect, do analysis from the beginning of the year so that you guys can plan and all that. And I want to say Merry Christmas to every single one of you. Merry Christmas to every single one of you. I love you guys very much. You guys are my real G's. Every single one of you that come out here from the Telegram group, Forex Mastery students, for those of you guys who are angry with me because I did a webinar for only infidels last time, I still love you guys. For those of you guys who are messaging me privately and I'm not responding to you guys, it's not that I don't want to respond. I'm just overwhelmed with all the messages, but I will get time to go over all these things. Okay, so guys, at this junction, I'm gonna leave you guys. Yes, TradingView is the best. The webinar will be available later, yes, on my YouTube channel. Go and watch it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This year, I'm going to be spending Christmas by myself. No family, nobody, just me, my house. I'm going to buy the Christmas tree and sad. So you guys are going to be my Christmas friends, okay? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, catch you.